This is Bessie. Bessie is a cat that lives in the country, and Bessie has a will of her own. Bessie's friendly enemy is Tommy, a watchdog if there ever was one. Bessie likes her groceries right from the source. From producer to consumer, no middleman here, just one steady stream of goodness. Bessie should worry about the milkman being late. Is that so, says Tommy. We'll see about that. Which ends Bessie's breakfast, and now she's up a tree. Tommy says he's better acquainted with etiquette when it comes to eating. The right thing to do is get a dish, then beg for your breakfast. There you are. Patience and politeness have their own reward. Then, to show his gratitude, instead of sitting in the limb of a tree, Tommy opens the gate and lets Jenny out to pasture, and gives a remarkable example of animal intelligence by closing the gate after her. Now meet Jimmy, a raven. Not an ordinary raven by any means, but one with exceptional intelligence. Hen's eggs are his favorite food. Wise hens stay in their cribs when ravens are around, for ravens may be intelligent, but they're also mischievous. Here's where Mrs. Cackler makes a mistake. So Mr. Raven, quick to seize the opportunity, arrives right outside her door. And this unusual picture shows a raven actually robbing a hen's nest. His beak is strong, but he's careful not to exert too much pressure so as to break the egg. Off he goes through the air to his favorite picnic spot. No fried, boiled, or poached eggs for him. He'll take his a la naturel, and he does. In captivity, the raven makes an amusing and very intelligent pet. Take Jimmy, for instance. He wants to do everything his trainer does. For instance, Jimmy is intrigued by the typewriter, and he wants to try a hand, or a beak, at it right away. Okay, Jimmy, says Curly Twyford, who spent many years patiently training the bird. Let's see what you can do. There's my name, Jimmy. Maybe I stutter a little, but there it is. Jimmy has other tricks, things that he's seen Mr. Twyford do. And with this most peculiar instinct of wanting to emulate man's actions, he does them. For instance, there's that budget bank. When the slot on top is too small for the coin, there's only one thing to do. Ring up the cash register and open the drawer. There you are. But the job isn't finished. Jimmy is 1 in a million. Now meet Pete, owned and trained by Captain R.H. Luxford. Pete is a penguin out for a stroll. Like Tommy the dog, Pete has learned how to manipulate gates. Just where he's headed for now, he isn't telling. Pete isn't one of those Arctic birds. He's from the Galapagos Islands, down near the equator, and he doesn't mind the heat. Nor does he mind anything but his own business. Of course, if he meets a friend, he has no objection to passing the time of day, but he knows where he's going and doesn't stop to gossip. Here's one thing Pete doesn't like: going downstairs. He can't fly down because his wings are useless for flight, but he'll negotiate the steps somehow. It's still hard to figure out just where Pete is going, but he's on his way.
Absolutely. Bye.